Welcome, athletes and movement enthusiasts. Today, we're going to deconstruct the spine, not just as a stack of bones, but as the pillar of your athletic existence. If you want to unlock your full potential, you need to understand that your spine mechanics are the foundation of every movement, every lift, every sprint. Without a well-organized spine, you're not just leaving performance on the table, you're inviting injury, hence the reason why this is the first video posted on the channel. Let's get clear. Your spine is not just a passive structure. It's a dynamic, adaptable system designed to create, absorb, and transfer force. Every time you jump, cut, or throw, your spine is the transmission for that power. In this video we talk about organizing the spine. That means learning to stack it in a neutral, braced position so you can generate and transmit force efficiently. Think of this as flipping on all the lights in your house, not just living in the dark corner. More movement options means more resilience, and hence, more performance. Let's bust a myth. The core isn't just your abs. In the language of modern sports science, we talk about the midline, the integration of your lumbar spine, abdominal wall, back extensors, and quadratus lumborum. The bracing sequence is foundational. 1. Set your spine neutral. 2. Take a deep breath, expand your belly, and lock in that intra-abdominal pressure, meaning not to flex your abs overly active but creating tension. Now you're ready to move, lift, or play safe, stable and powerful. If you skip these steps before moving, you will leak force and risk breaking down. Ignore your spine mechanics and you'll pay the price. Common injuries include musculoligamentous strains, overstretched tissues from poor movement patterns, herniated discs. Excessive spinal loading and poor bracing let the disc material bulge and compress nerves. Spondylolysis, spondylolisthesis, stress fractures and vertebral slippage, especially in sports with repetitive hyperextension. Beyond acute injuries, poor mechanics set you up for chronic pain, reduced performance, and a cascade of compensations throughout your kinetic chain. Sometimes, conservative care isn't enough and surgery is on the table. But let's be real about the costs. Laminectomy, fusion, discectomy, foraminotomy, disc replacement. These are major interventions, often running from $4,000 to over $100,000, not including rehab. Rehab is non-negotiable and adds significant cost and time. And surgery isn't a magic fix. Failed back surgery syndrome. Up to 40% of surgeries don't resolve pain. Loss of flexibility, especially with fusion. Adjacent segment disease. Fusing one segment puts more stress on the next. Chronic pain and nerve damage, always a risk. That's why our focus is on prevention and optimization, not just fixing problems after they happen. Alright, listen up, athletes. This isn't just about looking good, it's about building a spine that can withstand the demands of life and sport. We're talking about a resilient, robust, and ready for anything core. Forget the fancy machines, we're going old school, bodyweight style, because true strength comes from mastering your own chassis. These aren't just exercises, they're movement patterns, spinal hygiene, and performance enhancers all rolled into one. And the best part? You can do them anywhere, anytime, warm up, cool down, or just a quick movement snack to reset your system. Here are 7 essential core stability exercises, designed to forge an unbreakable connection between your brain and your midline. Let's get after it. 1. Segmental cat-cow, spinal segmentation and mobility. Why? This isn't your grandma's yoga stretch. This is about unlocking every single segment of your spine. We're talking about spinal segmentation, the ability to move each vertebra independently. Why does that matter? Because a stiff spine is a vulnerable spine. We need that fluid, wave-like motion to absorb force and transfer power efficiently. This drill teaches your brain to control each bone, building incredible body awareness and prepping your spine for action. How to perform? Hands directly under shoulders, knees under hips. Think of your spine as a string of pearls. First, gently tuck your tailbone, letting the movement ripple up your spine, one vertebra at a time, until your head is the last thing to round down, looking towards your navel, the cat position. Then, reverse the motion. Start by lifting your tailbone, letting the arch travel up your spine, segment by segment, until your chest opens and your gaze lifts, the cow position. Move slowly, deliberately, feeling each segment articulate. This isn't about speed, it's about control and unlocking that spinal wave. Coach's cue. Own every pearl in that spinal necklace. This is your daily dose of spinal lubrication. 2. Dead bug, anti-extension and midline stabilization. The why? This looks simple, but it's a powerhouse for anti-extension. What's anti-extension? It's your core's ability to resist your lower back from arching excessively when your limbs move. Think about throwing a ball or kicking. Your core needs to stay rock solid to prevent energy leaks and protect your spine. The dead bug teaches you to brace your midline, that imaginary line running from your sternum to your pelvis, while your arms and legs are doing their thing. It's fundamental for protecting your lumbar spine under dynamic load. How to perform? Lie on your back, knees bent at 90 degrees directly over your hips, shins parallel to the floor. Arms extended straight up towards the ceiling. Press your lower back firmly into the floor. Imagine you're trying to squash a grape with your lumbar spine. This is your neutral spine position, and you must maintain it. Slowly extend your opposite arm and leg towards the floor, hovering just above it, keeping that lower back glued down. Breathe out as you extend. Bring them back to the start, then switch sides. If your lower back arches, you've gone too far. Scale it back. Coach's cue. Squash that grape. Keep that lumbar spine aka lower back locked down. 3. Marching glute bridge, lumbo-pelvic stability and hip extension. Why? This is a classic for a reason. It integrates lumbo-pelvic stability, the ability to keep your lower back and pelvis locked in a strong, neutral position, with powerful hip extension. Why is that crucial? Because your glutes are your powerhouses, and if your core isn't stable, you can't access that power without putting your spine at risk. This drill teaches you to drive through your heels, engage your glutes, and maintain a rigid torso, just like you would in a sprint or a heavy lift. How to perform? Lie on your back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor, hip width apart, arms by your sides. Drive through your heels, squeeze your glutes, and lift your hips off the floor until your body forms a straight line from shoulders to knees. This is your glute bridge position. Now, without letting your hips drop or tilt, slowly lift one foot off the floor, bringing the knee towards your chest, as if marching. Lower it with control, then switch legs. Keep those hips high and level. Don't let your pelvis rock side to side. Coach's cue. Hips to the sky, stable as a rock. No wobbly hips allowed, and keep your glutes flexed while being in a constant glute bridge position. 4. Side plank, anti-lateral flexion and oblique strength. Why? We often forget about the side of our core, but anti-lateral flexion, the ability to resist bending sideways, is absolutely vital for rotational sports, carrying uneven loads, or simply staying upright when someone bumps into you. Your obliques are the sauce on the fillet here. The side plank builds incredible strength and endurance in these muscles, creating a bulletproof side armor for your spine. How to perform? Lie on your side, propped up on your forearm. Your elbows should be directly under your shoulder. Stack your feet one on top of the other, or place your top foot slightly in front for more stability. Engage your core, lift your hips off the floor until your body forms a straight line from head to heels. Don't let your hips sag or pike up. Hold this rigid position. For an extra challenge, reach your top arm straight up towards the ceiling. Breathe deeply and maintain tension throughout your entire body. 3 sets of 30 to 45 seconds each side. Coach's cue. Build that concrete wall, no sagging in the middle. A great habit would be to squeeze your glutes and push your hips forward constantly. This will keep your body in line. 5. Bird dog, contralateral stability and spinal neutrality. The why? This is the classic contralateral stability drill. What's that? It's your body's ability to maintain balance and a stable spine while opposite limbs are moving. Think about running, crawling, or even just walking. Your body is constantly moving opposite limbs. The bird dog teaches your core to keep your spine neutral and stable, preventing rotation and excessive movement, which is key for efficient movement and injury prevention. Asterisk. How to perform? Asterisk. Start on all fours, hands directly under shoulders, knees under hips. Find your neutral spine. Imagine a broomstick resting on your back, touching your head and tailbone. Now, slowly extend your right arm straight forward and your left leg straight back, keeping them parallel to the floor. Don't let your hips rotate or your lower back arch. Keep your core tight. Hold for a second, then return with control. Switch sides. The goal is smooth, controlled movement with zero spinal deviation. Coach's cue: laser beam spine. No wiggles, no wobbles. 6. Hollow body hold. Full core integration and anti-extension. The why? This is the ultimate full core integration exercise, a staple in gymnastics for a reason. It teaches your entire anterior core, front of your body, to work as one cohesive unit to resist extension. If you want to transfer power from your lower body to your upper body, or vice versa, you need a rigid, stable torso. The hollow body hold builds that foundational strength, creating a powerful, unbreakable cylinder. How to perform: lie on your back, lower back pressed into the floor. Extend your arms straight overhead, biceps by your ears. Extend your legs straight out, feet together. Now, simultaneously lift your head, shoulders, and legs slightly off the floor, keeping your lower back glued down. Your body should form a slight banana shape. The lower your arms and legs, the harder it is, but never let that lower back lift. If it does, lift your arms and legs higher. Hold for time. Coach's cue: be the banana, no daylight under that lower back. 7. Standing core brace, plank, functional bracing and postural control. Why? This is your functional bracing drill, the one you can do anywhere, anytime, to instantly reset your posture and engage your core. It's about learning to create intra-abdominal pressure, that internal airbag that protects your spine in an upright, athletic stance. This is how you carry groceries, lift a child, or brace for impact in sport. It's about owning your posture and creating a stable platform for all movement. How to perform: stand tall, feet hip-width apart. Imagine someone is about to punch you in the gut. Brace your abs as if preparing for impact. Now, take a deep breath into your belly, expanding your diaphragm. As you exhale, pull your belly button towards your spine, but don't suck in. Instead, think about cinching a belt around your waist, engaging all your core muscles 360 degrees. Keep your ribs down, don't let them flare. Hold that tension. You can practice this while standing in line, sitting at your desk, or before any lift. It's your instant spinal armor. Coach's cue: brace for impact, 360 degrees. This is your ready position for life. Investing in your spine mechanics and core strength is one of the best things you can do for your athletic career and overall well-being. It's not just about preventing injuries, it's about unlocking your full potential. Start incorporating these exercises into your routine, listen to your body, and you'll be well on your way to a stronger, more resilient, and higher performing you. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel for more sports performance tips, tricks, cues and more, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next helpful, insightful video. Let us know in the comments below which exercise is your favorite or what other topics you'd like us to cover.